Okay, so Llama 3.1 Nemotron 70B Instruct. Catchy name, right?
Yeah, kitschy.
It's a mouthful, I know. But this AI model from NVIDIA, it's doing some really interesting things, and we are going to we're diving into a document that breaks down exactly what this llama can do. And no, not the fluffy kind. Think more like a supercomputer brain or something.
Yeah, that's a whole different animal.
It's pretty wild. So if you're ready for a crash course in cutting-edge AI, buckle up because things are about to get really interesting.
Let's do it.
So the document jumps right in, talking about Llama 3.1 being this huge leap forward for something called large language models. Have you ever heard of those?
Of course, yeah. Large language models are basically the rock stars of AI right now. They're everywhere.
That's what I thought. I hear that term everywhere. Okay, so this llama is one of those. And it sounds like it's really good at its job. Like
Yeah.
really precise, can understand and follow instructions, even super complicated ones.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things that makes this llama stand out. It's not just about, raw computing power, this one. It's the precision, the accuracy, how well it understands what you actually want it to do.
So it's not just spitting out random stuff. It's actually like thinking about what you're asking it to do.
Exactly. And a lot of that comes down to how it's trained. The document mentions reinforce, which is a type of reinforcement learning. Basically, it's like training a dog. You give it positive reinforcement, rewards when it does something right. And that's what reinforce does for this AI.
Okay, so it's like it wants to be a good boy. So it wants to get the answer right or follow the instructions.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
But it's not just like fetching, digital newspapers or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about some next level stuff here. Like
Ah.
the document, I mentioned this thing about 128,000 input tokens. What does that even mean?
Right. So tokens, that's how we're measuring the input data here. You can think of it like each word, each punctuation mark, those are all tokens. And this llama can handle 128,000 of them at once. That means it can analyze like research papers, massive code bases, even entire books, all in the blink of an eye.
So we're talking series processing power here.
Mhm.
But for those of us who aren't like AI experts, what does all of this actually mean? How could something like this change our lives?
Think about it this way. Imagine you're trying to talk to someone who speaks a different language. Right now, you might use a translation app, but it's not always perfect.
Right.
But with AI like Llama 3.1, you could have a real-time, super accurate translation of your conversation. No more misunderstandings or awkward pauses.
That's wild.
Or imagine having an AI assistant that actually understands what you need, even if you give it super complicated instructions. Your work life just got a whole lot easier.
So this is like way beyond just asking Siri to set a timer.
Oh, yeah. We're talking like fundamentally changing the way we work, communicate, even think about problems. And the thing is, this is just the beginning. This llama is optimized for NVIDIA's latest GPUs, the super fast computer chips. That means it can handle even more data, even more complex tasks, all faster than we've ever seen before.
It really makes you wonder where this is all headed.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what else will AI like Llama 3.1 be able to do in the near future? That's something to think about.
Deep stuff. Well, there you have it. A peek into the wild world of Llama 3.1 and really the future of AI.
Aha.
I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling a little smarter. A little overwhelmed maybe, but definitely smarter.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing.